Welcome back to Prepping for Tomorrow. Today we're diving into the essential topic every prepper needs to know: the top 10 survival foods to stockpile for when SHTF. But let's get one thing straight right off the bat. We're not just talking about any old food items here. These are versatile staples, the kind you can transform into a smorgasbord of meals, ensuring you can eat well regardless of the circumstances. In a survival situation, versatility is the name of the game. You want foods that can pull double, even triple duty in your kitchen. From hearty breakfasts to comforting dinners, these are the staples that can be mixed, matched, and melded into a variety of dishes. They're the culinary chameleons of your pantry, easily adapting to whatever recipe you throw their way. First up on our list is flour. It's the foundation of countless recipes, from bread and pastries to thickening sauces and creating makeshift pastas. Then we have oats, the perfect start to any day, and a versatile grain base for bars, burgers, and beyond when mixed with other ingredients. But what about those key nutrients? We've got you covered with powdered milk. It's a vital source of calcium and protein, and a must-have for baking, making sauces, and more. And let's not forget canned meat. Packed with protein, it's a ready source of sustenance for stews, sandwiches, or standalone meals. Sweet tooth? Honey's a natural preservative and sweetener, great for baking, flavoring, and even wound care. And for those quick and satisfying meals, pasta is your best friend. All it needs is a simple sauce or even just a sprinkle of spices. Speaking of spices, they're crucial for transforming bland meals into tasty experiences. And don't forget about dried beans, a protein-packed powerhouse that's as versatile as it is nutritious. For a burst of flavor and nutrition, stock up on freeze-dried fruits and veggies. And finally, coffee or tea, for that comforting sense of normalcy and a caffeine boost when you need it. These items are not just food, they're versatile staples that can be transformed into a variety of meals, ensuring you can eat well no matter the circumstances. First on our list is flour, an indispensable survival food. Flour is more than just a simple cooking ingredient. It's the backbone of countless recipes and a versatile tool in any survival pantry. With flour, you can make bread, a staple food that's filling and can be paired with almost anything. But bread is just the beginning. Flour can also be used to thicken sauces, adding depth and richness to your meals. Not to mention, it can be used to create makeshift pastas, a hearty and satisfying dish that requires minimal ingredients. In a pinch, you can even use flour as a substitute for other grains. And let's not forget, flour has an impressively long shelf life, making it perfect for stockpiling. So whether you're thickening a stew, baking bread, or crafting pasta, flour proves its worth time and time again. Flour is the foundation for making bread, thickening sauces, or even creating makeshift pastas. Next up are oats, perfect for breakfasts or as a grain base for bars and even burgers when mixed with other ingredients. Oats are a nutritional powerhouse packed with fiber and protein. They are a great source of energy and can keep you feeling full for a long time. This humble grain offers a blank canvas for flavors, whether you prefer your oats sweet with a drizzle of honey and a sprinkle of dried fruits, or savory with a dash of spices and a handful of freeze-dried veggies. Even more, oats can be ground into flour, opening up a world of baking possibilities. Imagine making your own oat bread or oat pancakes in a survival situation. Not only would this diversify your diet, but it would also add a sense of comfort and normalcy. Oats are not just for breakfast, they provide versatility in your diet. Now, let's talk about the protein providers: powdered milk and canned meat. Protein is a vital nutrient that our bodies need to function properly. It helps build and repair tissues, produce enzymes and hormones, and it's a crucial building block of bones, muscles, cartilage, skin, and blood. Our bodies cannot store protein, which is why it's essential to incorporate it into our diet daily. First up, powdered milk. This versatile food item is not only a fantastic source of protein, but it's also packed with calcium. Powdered milk can be used in a variety of ways. You can rehydrate it with water to drink or use in your cereal. It's also an excellent ingredient for baking, contributing to the texture and flavor of your baked goods. And if you're in a pinch, you can mix it with water and a bit of salt to create a makeshift cheese. Next, let's discuss canned meat. Whether it's chicken, beef, or fish, canned meat is a protein powerhouse. It's ready to eat right out of the can, making it a convenient option in a survival situation. You can use it to make sandwiches, add it to stews, or serve it as a standalone meal. And don't worry about variety. Canned meat comes in many forms, from chunks and slices to minced and even potted meat. One thing to keep in mind when stockpiling these protein providers is their shelf life. powdered milk can last up to 20 years if stored properly, while canned meat typically lasts 2 to 5 years. Always remember to check the expiration date and rotate your stock to ensure that your supplies are fresh. These foods provide essential proteins and can be used in a variety of ways. So, the next time you're preparing your survival pantry, don't forget to include these protein providers. They're not only versatile and nutritious, but they're also long-lasting, making them perfect for any survival scenario. Adding flavor to your meals is crucial in a survival situation. Let's talk about honey, spices, and coffee or tea. First up, honey. It's not just a sweet treat. This natural wonder is a fantastic preservative and a versatile sweetener. It's great for baking, flavoring, and believe it or not, even wound care. Yes, you heard right. Honey has antibacterial properties that can help heal minor cuts and burns. So it's not just a pantry staple, but a first aid kit, essential too. Next, spices. They're the unsung heroes in our kitchens. With the right blend of spices, you can transform even the blandest meal into a culinary masterpiece. And let's not forget, many spices have health benefits too. They can aid digestion, boost your immune system, and some even have anti-inflammatory properties. So, don't underestimate the power of a well-stocked spice rack. It could be your ticket to a tasty and healthy survival diet. Last, but certainly not least, coffee and tea. Now you might be thinking, really? In a survival situation? But think about it. Coffee and tea aren't just about the caffeine boost, although that can certainly come in handy when you need to stay alert. They're also about comfort and a sense of normalcy. In a survival situation, maintaining morale is just as important as maintaining your physical health. And there's nothing like a hot cup of your favorite brew to lift your spirits and remind you of better times. So there you have it. Honey, spices, and coffee or tea. These items not only add flavor to your meals but also provide comfort and a sense of normalcy. They're not just about survival, they're about living well no matter the circumstances, so make sure you've got these flavor enhancers in your survival pantry. You'll be glad you did. Our next essential survival foods are perfect for building meals: pasta and dried beans. Imagine a plate of pasta. It's quick to cook, satisfying to eat, and it acts as a canvas for other ingredients. The beauty of pasta is in its simplicity. Boil it in water and you have a meal base ready in under 15 minutes. But don't let this simplicity fool you. Pasta is a powerhouse of carbohydrates, providing the energy you need in a survival situation. Now consider the sauces. With your stockpiled canned meat and spices, you can create a multitude of pasta dishes, from a hearty bolognese to a simple aglio e olio. And if you're missing the usual fresh ingredients, remember that freeze-dried vegetables can be easily rehydrated and thrown into the mix. Moving on to dried beans. These might be small in size, but they're big on nutrition. Packed with protein and fiber, dried beans are a staple in many cuisines around the world. The beauty of beans is their versatility. They can be soaked and cooked into a comforting soup, mashed into a patty, or tossed into a salad. And let's not forget the classic chili, a dish where beans take center stage. Like pasta, beans can be easily paired with other items from our list. A spoonful of honey can balance the flavors in a spicy bean stew, while a dash of powdered milk can add a creamy texture to a pot of bean soup. One thing to note about dried beans: they do require soaking, which means you'll need a good supply of water. But once they're soaked, they cook up pretty quickly, especially if you have a pressure cooker on hand. In summary, pasta and dried beans are exceptional meal builders. They're versatile, nutrient-rich, and most importantly, they're easy to store and have a long shelf life. With these two items in your survival pantry, you're not just surviving, you're eating well. These meal builders are quick, satisfying, and packed with protein. Last but not least, let's talk about freeze-dried fruits and veggies. These items are incredibly versatile and important for maintaining a balanced diet in survival situations. Their long shelf life and light weight make them an excellent choice for your survival pantry. You might be wondering, why freeze-dried? Well, the freeze-drying process retains almost all the nutrients of fresh fruits and vegetables, unlike other preservation methods. Plus, they rehydrate quickly when added to meals, bringing back their original texture and flavor. But these aren't just for adding to meals. They can be eaten straight from the package as a nutritious snack, providing a quick energy boost when you need it. Imagine having strawberries in winter or peppers for your stew all year round. It's like having a farmer's market right in your pantry. These nutritional boosters add flavor and essential nutrients to your meals. So don't underestimate the power of freeze-dried fruits and vegetables in your survival plan. While these 10 foods will form the backbone of your survival pantry, don't forget to stockpile enough water for cooking and drinking, and more spices to diversify your meals. We've traversed the landscape of essential survival foods together, from the foundational flour to the versatile oats, the protein-packed canned meat and dried beans, to the flavor-enhancing spices and honey. We've also explored the meal-building power of pasta, and the nutritional boost offered by freeze-dried fruits and veggies. And let's not forget the comfort and alertness provided by coffee and tea. Each of these items brings something unique to your prepper pantry, ensuring you can create a variety of nutritious and satisfying meals no matter what the future holds. Remember, preparation today is survival tomorrow. So, start stockpiling these essentials today and rest easy knowing you're prepared for tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and comment below with any other survival foods you think are essential. Your engagement truly helps us grow and reach more people. Don't keep this valuable information to yourself. Help your friends, your family, and your community become more resilient and prepared. Remember, preparation today can make a world of difference tomorrow. Share this video to help others prepare effectively. Stay safe and stay prepared.